Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week. Now, I'm Mark Smith, and I'm excited to share this week's episode of The Process. Last week we closed our two-part discussion on choices and sacrifices, but we also opened the door with a tool to kind of help us take a big 30-day step in making those sacrifices grow or come to fruition. So, for those who missed the 30-day tips, please take a moment and go back under YouTube under Mark Smith, The Process, and select last week's episode. I believe that would be week 7 for you. But for those who decide to try it, I'm sure it's been refreshing, but so difficult as well. Whether you find this exercise helpful or not thus far, when we break it down to the lowest basic element for success, remember, we said earlier success is progressive realization of a worthy idea. It still really comes down to commitment. One of the things that I truly believe about commitment is that, or my definition of commitment is to stay true to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you had when you originally said it has left you. What do you mean, Mark? Well, in other words, it means holding strong or firm on a proposed declaration that you made. You know, this we find is one of the most difficult areas for all individuals at most of the times. One of the most powerful things I read was from Andrew Adams. Andrew said, when confronted with challenges, the committed heart will either search for solutions, but the undecided heart searches for an escape. They run, they don't face it. Now, I struggled with that very thing in my life, not because I didn't feel strong about my goals, but more due to the understanding that the choices don't always equal the changes. But what I did learn is that once you finish, your persistence is really what kicked in. Persistence will enable you to face those challenges and overcome obstacles. It will empower you to forego ahead and face the fear of uncertainty and push and encourage you to push yourself. That's just kind of what Andrew Adams has stated. But one of the most powerful things that I've learned in my life is when making commitment to get better in all areas and we're persistent, adversity knocks on our door. But also when adversity knocks on our door, we will gain the knowledge and peace that we seek for the understanding of our process. Let me close with this today. You, me, we all have it inside us to grow to our own desired level. Only you can determine what that level needs to be, but you truly owe it to yourself to get there. If nobody has told you yet, I'm extremely, extremely proud of you and excited for you. Change is difficult. It's very hard. It's very taxing, but it's worth it. And it's really worth you really reaching out to be the best that you can truly be to find your why and understand your process. I'm Mark Smith. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to discussing your purpose next week. Remember, your why is greater than your situation, which is part of your process. Have a wonderful week. See you midweek.